Attorney. Our client here is Sam Flanagan. Sam has been charged with indecent exposure. Sam claims that he was simply going home after a night out and not dancing naked in the street while singing show tunes, as the neighbors described it. Fantastic. This game also makes pop cultural references.
Well, if it isn't Max McMahon, the world's most charming attorney. Protecting drunken naked guys today, are we? Well, you got lucky last time, Max. Today, you're going down.
Really? You're quite stubborn, aren't you? I think we both know that the only thing going down is your career.
Oh, my career's just fine, thank you.
Really? If your career was a boat, it would be the Titanic. And if I was an iceberg, you would be capsized.
Yeah, as I was saying, this game makes pop cultural references at times with the clients you have to defend. Alright, this case introduces a new enemy type, the Expert. He is a buff for all evidence on the board, damage boost. And like the prosecutors, you can get rid of an Expert simply by removing all the evidence that's on the playing field. And we'll be doing just that, because they'll save us some time. Let's go ahead and do an ego boost. Combine that with expert analysis to ensure that I crush the evidence.
It just never grows old.
Leaving us with 3 action points left, which is enough to do an interrogate upon Jack and get a very good roll on that. Jack flails at me and takes my case strength down to 1, but that's just not good enough, Jack. Get off my feet.
There's no justice.
No justice. Naked man whistles the song of freedom. Prosecutor says, what has our society come to? I feel like I'm earning less money too, but that's probably just because I'm used to in-game values. It's time to upgrade something else, possibly. Just give me the damn checkered cool. Because I want my deep voice.
Even though you're just furniture, you complete me.
That's right. You complete me. And you complete Max McMahon. That's important. Now, we're allowed to choose from a selection again. But I never really saw the point of that. Maybe it matters more now. If you're really getting stumped with a case, you can flip back to an earlier one. I'll just keep on going in order. Sal Miller here. Sal just wanted to increase the literacy in his community by selling books at discount prices. The only problem was that the books were acquired from the local library. Oops. Alright, Raj.
For your information, I'm also wearing the Success perfume today.
Really? Smells more like failure.
Okay, then perhaps I'm wearing another perfume, and this other perfume is called Kicking Your Behind. How do you like that?
So you're saying your perfume is kicking your behind?
No.
Oh, Roger. So, Roger here is a bigger threat than what he was the last time we faced him, if only because he can continue to shore up these witnesses, making it impossible for me to eliminate them off the board. Which is not cool. Not cool at all. Why don't we go ahead and throw down an ego boost, and we'll combine that with... I probably didn't actually do that, since that witness there is the more dangerous one. Although you do deal enough damage to kill me. It's viable either way, I reckon. We'll combine that with a cross-examine. Will we? Could always just not do an attack and admit I screwed up. I could always just click restart as well. Nah, we're committed now. Committed to being stupid. Ah, shit. Well, let's go ahead and remove that witness.
You don't like that?
We have more wiggle room with you on the field here. And what do I feel like doing with all this epic wiggle room? Well, first off, we're gonna mesmerize you so that you don't deal that much damage. Then I'm gonna patronize you and chide you for being stupid, and then I'm gonna do a deep voice. Now, Roger buffs the credibility of that witness.
I'll get you for that.
That's fine. It's fine. It's throw down a max damage cross-examine and combine that with a normal cross-examine.
Yeah, it's
Bye.
strange, doesn't it?
Winning streak for young attorney. Prosecutor says, the kid is good. Almost too good. Nah. We're cool. Now what do I feel like grabbing now? Got a bunch of materialism options, which is pretty nice, because that can take us all the way up to discredit, which is a useful damage attack on people. 1 to 3 guaranteed damage, and it only has an action point cost of 2. In the Decadence chart, Objection is also pretty handy, in that it can incapacitate an opponent for 1 turn, giving you time to handle a situation. With that in mind, I'm probably gonna end up footing the very expensive bill to get Decadence up to level 2. And for here, I think I'd probably just get Materialism, only because it was cheaper. At any rate, we're not going to spend any money right now. Let's keep going. Mitch Moore. Mitch has been accused of keeping a wild cougar in his apartment. Mitch claims that Whiskers is not a cougar, but in fact just an unusually large cat. Fantastic.
Didn't your mother ever tell you that you can't have cougars as pets? Cougars belong in the wild, not in your hippie client's apartment.
My mother told me many things. For example, that I shouldn't ever talk to strange old ladies. Besides, what do you have against hippies anyway?
I've got nothing against hippies. I used to be somewhat of a hippie myself, you know?
No way. Is that why your pupils look so funny? Or is that just your cataract?
No, that's the look I get when I'm wishing hurtful things upon someone.
Oh.
Fucking Margaret. Right. So this evidence here only has 1 credibility. It's not a big deal. And considering how much damage it'll deal, you'll want to remove it. Let's see if I can save myself some action points there. Fantastic.
So much evidence, so little time.
Which leaves us with this witness here and Margaret Jones. Now, how do I plan on handling the situation? Probably by succeeding in life. Interrogate deals 1 to 5 damage. Having a deep voice, not a deep voice, but the discredit option here would actually be useful. Combine that with deep voice, and I'd only use 3 action points. Instead, in order to guarantee a kill here, I'll have to do a cross-examine.
Who's the best?
Which leaves us with 3 action points. Which, it's a thing. I can stall this. There we go, that gives me enough time to play around with things. And we'll slap down an ego boost. She'll only be able to deal 4 points of damage to me, which is not enough to destroy the case. And then I bring down the fucking hammer. Bye, Margaret. See you next time. Cougar roars as attorney scores. Attorney says, a great victory for felines everywhere. Your client is so pleased with your efforts that you have been offered a personal gift. Yeah. Now, last time I came through here, I picked up the Italian shoes that increased my materialism level by 1. However, I do use Ego Boost considerably. In case strength, that's not bad. But since I'm not going to worry about trying to max all 3 trees because I can't, I think I'm going to take that Pimp Hat. Besides, I don't want to pick all the same things that I did before last time, right? Gotta mix it up a bit. And now my character... Excuse me. Now my character has a Pimp Hat accessory, which increases the effect of my Ego Boost skill by 1. That might come in handy at some point, I hope. Now, I was looking to get some decadence up in this bitch, so let's go ahead and get the Leopard King. Guaranteed to contain the skins of at least a dozen wild leopards.
It's a sofa, but it's also a work of art.
Yeah! We'll end the video here. Like I said, trying to keep these short. Next time, We'll go through some more cases. My goodness.